Can extended family members of EU citizens still come to the UK? This area of law causes lots of confusion. Hello, my dearest friends. Svetlana Schlapak, the founder of UKVisaSuccess.com, is here. In today's video, I'm going to explain who extended family members are and how to check if you still have this right to join your loved ones here in the UK. So here's what we are going to cover.
We'll start this video with explaining who will be considered as an extended family member and, most importantly, who will not be considered as an extended family member. Then I'll explain what type of documents the extended family members can apply for in order to join their loved ones here in the UK, provided their loved ones are EU citizens and they live in the UK. Then we'll talk about where they should be in order to be eligible to apply for this type of documents, and also when is the best time to do it and how to do it. This is an overview video, guys, and if you would like to know more, you are more than welcome to register your interest at ukvisasuccess.com/extended, which stands for extended family members. ukvisasuccess.com/extended. Guys, at ukvisasuccess.com I organize free online masterclasses almost on a weekly basis, answering most frequently asked questions about various UK immigration law areas. And if after watching this particular video you decide that you want to know more about this area of law, you're very welcome to register at this address. And if I get many inquiries asking for further help, then I'll run a masterclass answering your most frequently asked questions. So let us begin. First of all, let me answer the who question. Who are extended family members? Extended family members are non-EEA relatives of EU citizens where an extended family member resides outside the UK and their EU citizen family member resides in the UK. Generally, there are only three types of extended family members. The first category, the first type, is where we have an extended family member who was either dependent on their EU citizen or was a member of his household when they lived outside the UK. So it's either financial dependency or they live together, and they will need to prove that they have an intention of continuing the same arrangements if the application is granted. And I would like to draw attention here, guys, that it's a mix and match. So you could be financially dependent on the EU citizen outside the UK, but you will still meet the requirements if you intend to work in the UK, but you intend to remain in the same household. Alternatively, you could be living with the EU citizen outside the UK, and now you decide to live separately, but you will be dependent on your EU citizen relative. So this will count as well. So the second category is where the extended family members can prove that they require personal care of the EU citizen or his or her spouse. And finally, the final category of extended family members are partners in durable relationship with an EU citizen. Guys, what is important to note here is that from 1st of February 2017, the rights of extended family members only apply to relatives of the EU national and not the relatives of the EU national's spouse or civil partner. This means that an extended family member can no longer rely on their relationship to the EU national's spouse or civil partner in order to benefit from the provision for extended family members. Instead, they must show that they are related to the EU national. Let me give you an example. Suppose we have an EU citizen husband residing here in the UK together with his visa national spouse. So this visa sign means that she's a visa national. In other words, she needs a visa to enter the UK. And this visa national wife has a sister. Her sister is divorced and is looking after two children, and she is heavily dependent on the family here in the UK, and they provide her with financial support. The question is, can her sister and her kids enter the UK as extended family members? The answer is no. And that is because from 1st of February 2017, the rights of extended family members only apply to relatives of an EU national and not relatives of the EU national's spouse or civil partner. But what if this visa national sister was actually the sister of this EU citizen guy at the picture? Can she join them in the UK? Well, in these circumstances, the answer is yes, she can, because the extended family members of EU citizens will be allowed to enter the UK provided they meet all other requirements. Moving on to the what question. What type of documents can extended family members apply for in order to join their loved ones in the UK? The document is called family permit. Sometimes this document is referred to as EEA family permits. Guys, there is one very important thing to note here. There are two documents which are called family permits. Family permits which extended family members can apply for is the old type of the family permits, the application which is made under the Immigration European Economic Area Regulations 2016, and therefore sometimes it is called as EEA family permit. You should remember that this is not a family permit under the EU settlement scheme, because extended family members will not qualify for family permits under the EU settlement scheme. Now, where should the parties be in order to qualify for this old EEA type of family permit? Well, the EU citizen will need to be residing in the UK and they will need to be a qualified person. In other words, they should either work or be self-employed, or they should be self-sufficient, or they should be students. If they are a student or a self-sufficient person, they will need to have a comprehensive sickness insurance. And with regards to the family members, the extended family members, they will need to be outside the UK, anywhere in the world really, and they will need to be willing to join their EU citizen relatives here in the UK. When should they make this EA family permit application? Well, the answer is either yesterday or now. But on a more serious note, you should make this application as soon as possible, because on 31st of December 2020, the Brexit transitional period ends, and the majority of rights which are given to extended family members will be lost on that day at 11 p.m. And the last question to answer in this video is, how can you make this application? The applications are online. You will need to apply for the EA family permits. Please make sure once again that you are applying under the old rules. And also you will need, together with your application, to make it strong, you will need to provide documentary evidence confirming that, first of all, you are related to the EA citizen residing in the UK, secondly, that they are a qualified person, and thirdly, that you will qualify as an extended family member in one of the three categories which I've discussed in this video. And this is it, my friends. This is all we wanted to discuss in today's video. Once again, I would like to remind you that if you would like to ask me to organize a free online masterclass where I'll be answering frequently asked questions, you're very welcome to register your interest at ukvisasuccess.com/extended. And also I would like to remind you that if you subscribed to the newsletter ukvisasuccess.com/newsletter, you will be getting a very succinct newsletter updating you on the developments on a weekly basis. And finally, I would like to draw your attention that if you go to ukvisasuccess.com/more, you'll find plenty of free resources which will help you understand various areas of UK immigration law. Have an amazing week, guys.